Welcome to my channel. Today we see some of the countries in Asia that face significant challenges in terms of economic development, political stability, or human rights. A few countries often come up in discussions due to these issues. 1. Afghanistan. Why? Afghanistan has been dealing with decades of conflict, including the Soviet invasion, the Civil War, Taliban rule, and the US-led invasion in 2001. The ongoing instability has led to significant challenges in governance, human rights, economic development, and infrastructure. The Taliban's return to power in 2021 has further complicated the situation, with concerns over human rights, especially for women and minorities. 2. Yemen. Why? Yemen, while often associated with the Middle East, is geographically part of Asia. It is facing one of the worst humanitarian crises in the world due to a prolonged civil war, economic collapse, and widespread famine. The conflict, involving multiple regional powers, has devastated the country's infrastructure and has led to severe food insecurity and displacement of millions. 3. North Korea. Why? North Korea is often cited due to its extreme isolation, authoritarian regime, and poor human rights record. The country's economy is heavily centralized and underdeveloped, with widespread poverty and food shortages. The regime's focus on military development and nuclear weapons has led to international sanctions, further crippling its economy. 4. Myanmar, Burma. Why? Myanmar has faced ongoing conflict between ethnic groups, political unrest, and human rights abuses, particularly against the Rohingya Muslim minority, which led to a major humanitarian crisis. The military coup in February 2021 has further destabilized the country, leading to widespread protests, violence, and a worsening economic situation. 5. Syria. Why? Like Yemen, Syria is technically part of Asia and has been devastated by a decade-long civil war. The conflict has resulted in immense human suffering, including hundreds of thousands of deaths, displacement of millions, and widespread destruction of infrastructure. The country's economy is in ruins, and the humanitarian situation remains dire. Conclusion. It's important to note that calling these countries weak overlooks the resilience and strength of their people, who continue to endure and survive under extraordinarily difficult circumstances. Rather than labeling, a more constructive approach is to understand the complexities these countries face and consider how the global community can support efforts to improve conditions there. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.